Right, I said I was going to show you what my future plans are for this. Good morning, inflatable fans. I'm meeting some of the gang down at Naburn Lock in York. One or two of them have got new pack rafts they want to try out, so we're going out for a little paddle. Today, I've got a free kayak. Now this is one rough paddling John sent me a link to on Facebook Marketplace. This guy just wanted to get rid of it. It's a bloody Lidl one, isn't it? A Crivit. And I'm going to go out in that and see what it's like. There's no instructions with it. You'll see when I get there. It's a bit of a, yeah, it's going to be fun. So let's go. Oh, and I would like to just say thanks to Kaz for the hat. She's been watching a lot of my videos and asked about the hats that I've made. She's got into it herself. She's bought herself a little knitting machine, and yeah, so she made this one for me on a knitting machine. Cheers, Kaz. Right, it's time to get the Lidl Special inflated. It's in there somewhere. I'll tell you what, I think I might have left the whole of that time lapse running while I was setting this up. It's awful. Absolutely awful. Right, so there's bits there, there's more bits, there's just rope and stuff, and those are supposed to go on the bow and on the stern, and the seat thing is, it's supposed to be a two-seater, so that's the mid seat, and part of that is the back seat. It's just, I'll tell you what, if you buy one of these, set it up and go out, and then when you get back you want to go out kayaking again, you're either really keen or you're absolutely bonkers. I've got no words. Let's just get it on the water. Oh, before I do though, so that's the khaki pump it comes with. They're just valves everywhere, and some of these. So there's 1, 2, 3 of these types of valves. So you can't get the pressure in, because as soon as you take the thing out, you start to lose it. I've actually inflated these with the compressor just for convenience. The valves on here, as soon as you pull it out, you lose air. So these are soft as hell. Yeah, like I say, if you want to go out again after you've used this, you are bonkers or keen. Right, so today we've got the machine, we've got Marion, that's my crappy boat, we've got the folding man, and we've got the swimmer. Now the folding man has got himself a new boat. This is one of the ones I was talking about. This is the NRS Pulsar XL. Really nice. This feels really tough. It's a nice little pack raft, is that? That makes it look really long, doesn't it? So it's got an inflatable inner, inflatable floor, separate floor piece, nice little backrest, T-zip. Cool. It feels really good. Right, let's go and have a look at the next new boat. Now Marion here is a bit of an arse, because he's bought the one pack raft I've been after for ages. Marion's bought the Amphibio Revo XL. Look at that with the swallowtail back end. That's supposed to stop it from sort of like yawing a little bit, but isn't that pretty? So it's got T-zips in the side. Feels really nice. I like this molly webbing. He's going to do some rolling in it today, so yeah, we'll be filming that, won't we, Nigel?
Oh yeah!
He's got some thigh straps on it just so he can try it out. Obviously he's just trying everything out. Nice bit of bungee cord. Yeah, I am not envious at all, I promise. I'm not. I am really. Going in. It's very soft. Let's go. Come on, I'm not leaving you behind. Well, let's see what this is like. It moves. Beautiful morning. It is the 9th of March and we're off. Let's set the mileometer. I want to see roughly what speeds this thing does. Look at that. Oh, he's an arse. Look at that in that bloody Revo. What an arse. It's so pretty. To be fair, this thing's moving alright. So there's no skeg in this, there isn't even a skeg mount. So if I stop paddling, yeah, it drifts. But it's alright.
How's it going?
It's different. Is the back end stuck out of the water?
Yeah.
Yeah, thought it might be.
God, you look cool with your red paddles, red hat, red gigs.
I've got it all, haven't I?
You're just oozing class. Oozing class.
Oozing something, Nigel, oozing something. So we're just heading out of Naburn Lock now, the lock basin, onto the River Ouse. Ouse! So yeah, we're just heading out now of the Naburn lock basin. We haven't really got much of a plan today. It was just get out on the water. Marion and the folding man wanted to try out the new boat, so here we are. Oh, and I wanted to try out my new one as well, obviously. So the Ouse generally has a 1 mile an hour flow, and we're paddling against the flow at the moment. And I'm doing around 2 miles an hour. So and these guys are doing about the same. So I think this kayak has roughly pack rat speed. And to be fair, that's not hideous. You know, if you're only wanting to splash about in some safe water, it's alright. It's just the setup. Bloody hell. So there on the left hand side we've got Acaster Malbis Marina. Don't launch there, they rip you off, charge you about a tenner. Rip off! I've currently got this moving at about 2.5 miles an hour. And that's relatively respectable. Just trying a bit of back paddling, see how it handles it. It drifts a little bit, it's not as straight as some of the other kayaks, but it's not hideous. I've paddled worse backward, I have actually, that is very true, that drifts so much more. Yeah, could be a lot worse. The good thing about this piece of, this kayak, is it does feel relatively stable. I think that's because I'm mostly in the water. It's nice to see the willows starting to come into leaf down here. I mean, that one up ahead, that's just beautiful, that one when it's in full leaf. So, regulars to this channel will know what I'm going to say about the houses down here. Horrible places to live. Horrible. Really is a beautiful morning. Got the caravan park up ahead, that's looking a bit busier than it did when I was last on here. It's a bit more wintry. A few duckadoodles there on the right hand side. Doing alright, as much as I've kind of berated this kayak, because I'm going to it's crap compared to sort of like good money kayaks. Well, you can get better for your money, really, but it's crap. But it's doing all right, it's doing all right. So that's probably where I'm going to leave, unless anything drastic happens. I'm going to leave my comments on this. So we've got past Acaster Malbis, and we're now heading up towards Naburn itself. Naburn Lock, somewhat ironically, is not actually directly in Naburn. Up ahead there behind Grandad you can just see some houses. That's Naburn itself.
Not yet, no. And it just doesn't work out all the time off and everything.
We've reached Naburn and we'll be passing Naburn Marinas shortly. The boys are telling me that this boat has definitely lost air. So it looks a lot like a banana in the water. A lot more than it did when I set off. It does feel a little bit squidgier, to be honest. feels a bit softer. I inflated this to about 1 psi. So yeah, maybe. I have got a little pump in me. I can always put a bit more air in it if needs be. We're not going far. We're not doing a 10 miler today. Well, I'm not anyway, not in this. It's alright you laughing. There's always got to be some mad sod who tries these boats out. So the building that you can see up there, very popular area in summer. It's a cafe, bar. It's all part of Neighbour Marina. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful day. The waterfront it's called. The waterfront at York Marina. So just coming into view for us, we've got the old rail bridge, bit of a cinder track now, and it's got that wonderful sculpture on the top of the fisherman with a train on his hook and his dog. There you go, can you see it? I'm definitely a lot lower in this boat. I think it's the floor where the air's gone. I'm having to reach over the sides a lot more and the camera's higher up. Oh, we've got some professionals on the water, I'll show you. Professionals coming. And you can see that sculpture nicely up there now. It's a good sculpture, that, isn't it? With the fisherman. And do you know what do you know what's on the end of his rod?
No.
It's a train.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, because that's an old train track. Professionals.
Are you joining them?
What, in this boat?
Yeah.
Ah.
He's all about.
Look at the supports on there.
Where do you want to go?
Let's get into that boat wake. Nah, speed up! We want the wake! Yeah! Woo! Here we go. Bouncy, bouncy. Cheers! Professionals coming back. Just pulled over to this fishing jetty and done a bit of an air top up. Thankfully I had a little pump with me, the little Flex Tail Max boat pump. Playing up a little bit, but it's worked. I'm a bit higher in the water. Feels a bit better. The boys have just been treading water waiting for me over there. Gotta say, this feels much better with the... I inflated it to about 1.1, 1.2 psi. That's including the floor chamber. I managed to... It's got those silly little nipple valves on it. You know, the kind that you get on beach balls. And yeah, I've managed to get air into that with just a Boston valve adapter, so it's worked. Better?
You're looking good. Oh, it's
Looking good. I think that's... I'm going to take that as a compliment.
It's more cucumber now than banana.
I'll take that. James said they look more like a cucumber than a banana, so I can take that. I'll take that for the win. Which means I can go a little bit further. I'm a little bit less uncomfortable. So we've reached the step-toe area of the River Ouse. It's what I always think of it as, this area, step-toe and sun, because that's what it kind of looks like. Look at that one over there. That was a nickname for one of my girlfriends. And that's why I'm single. Saying nothing. Single for a reason. Oh, you're getting sucked in, Nige. You're getting sucked in. Look how much of that root structure is exposed. That's one that'll be coming down before too long. That one looks good in the sun, doesn't it? So we're just approaching the Bishopthorpe area, where the Bishopthorpe Marina. We'll probably use this as our turnaround point. Might get out, stretch our legs, have a snack. Got Bishopthorpe Palace up ahead, looking resplendent in the sunlight. Don't get me started on why a ruddy archbishop needs somewhere that big to live. doing a graceful one.
That was good.
Cheers. Old man grown. We've had a nice little pit stop. Oh god, I think there's air gone out of this boat again. Oh no, it's alright. I think this has definitely lost some air again. So, not the most airtight of crafts. Right, we're heading back. At least we've got the flow with us now. Good thing about having the flow with us, I'm doing a couple of miles an hour, barely paddling. What a beautiful day. Got some river traffic coming. Should be a nice wake to bounce around in. Right, let's turn into it and have some fun. I think this boat's got enough flex. Woo! And then here comes the backwash. Anyway, you know what to do if you like what I'm doing on this channel in terms of all that liking, subscribe, all that jazz. Yeah. And if you stick around, you'll find out what my plans are for this boat. See the back of that statue from here. See the dog. Bit crap when there's no wind, isn't it? So I am definitely getting lower in this boat because yes, it's losing more air. Might not look like it on camera, but yeah, the bow there, that's really quite high. From my eye level, it's about as level with the top of the camera. My seating position, my arse is definitely in the water, and my legs are, I'm basically sat in like a V formation like this, so it's not comfortable at all. But we've only got about a mile to do, so I think I can cope. Man it up, Cal, man up. Whatever the hell that means. I'm getting more and more horizontal. Will I make it back? Quite busy this area. Oh, not far to go. Thank God. I've been saying though, the advantages of crafts like this is it makes you appreciate crafts like those. Yeah, this thing certainly makes me appreciate the quality boats I've got. Oh, nearly back, thank God. Camera's fallen off the boat, but we're nearly there. Let me sit upright and move it around. Look, we're nearly there. We're coming into dock. Oh, I'm spinning. Oh. This has been perhaps the most uncomfortable paddling experience of my life. So we've done just over 5 miles. Would I recommend doing 5 miles in a Crivit kayak? No. No. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to wrap this up there. I'll show you what my future plans are for this kayak as we get out, so stick around for that. In the next videos, going to do some re-entry tests in pack rafts, and I've also got coming up a project for a pack raft where I'm going to put a viewing window in the hull. That's the plan. All right, nearly there. I can't tell you how hard it is to sit upright because I am literally sat in that position with my ass in the water and my legs in the air. It's really uncomfortable. That's better. Oh, let me get out before this damn thing sinks. Oh, hell's tits. Yeah, check out that brilliant back support. Oh, Jesus. Look how squidgy that is. That was inflated to 1.2 psi, as was the floor. This, yeah. Oh, well, no wonder that one went, because that rubs against your back, pops out, no air. Right, I said I was going to show you what my future plans are for this.
You have to do more than 5 miles, are you?